Okay, so we're going to be putting together a Subaru EJ257, and part of that process is to put the wrist pins in through the holes in the side of the case halves. So rather than having to go out and buy a special tool for that, what we're going to do is we're going to make our tool. So what we've done here is we've grabbed some bolts. One of them is an Allen head bolt, and we went and took our wrist pin with us to make sure that that would fit inside the internal diameter of the wrist pin. And what we're going to do is take this other bolt here with the same size head as the Allen head, and we're going to put these together like so, and then we're going to tack weld them so that they stay in place. And then we're going to take a piece of this wood dowel, we're going to cut it off, and we're going to thread it in here. And then that will be the handle for our tool to put the pin on. So we'll set the pin in there. We'll use this to stick it right in the side of the block. Okay, so I got my weld done, cleaned it up with the bench grinder a little bit. You can see we just got them put together. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to cut off a piece of this rod here. We'll drill out a centerpiece, then we'll thread it in there, which will give us our tool.
So people, here is our tool that he just cut, and this is the part that we're going to use to attach on to the weld that is right here. Sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
It does.
And there's our tool.
There we go. Now we can put wrist pins in. I'm just going to use the bench grinder again a little bit, and I'm just going to shave off the sharp edges of the threads just so, I mean, on the inside of a wrist pin you don't need to worry too much about the marring it up, but at least give it a chance. Okay, so there we are. There's the tool. We got it big enough for the wrist pins that we are going to be using. The ones that I have are CP Carrillos, so as you can see, fits down one of those just fine. Fits to the whole thing, and then I'll be able to put that in easy enough. Now this one is too big for the stock wrist pins. They're just barely too big, so that one won't work in that case. So you're going to have to adjust to your own sizing when you go get the bolts if you choose to go this route. So there we go. I'll be able to use that in the future. Hopefully this helps you out.